Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to do some more Adobe Animate tutorials. So let's go ahead and create a new document. And let's go HD is fine, 24, perfect, ActionScript, perfect. Okay, so here we are. I like to look at the whole frame so I can kind of tell where I am and how big things are. So we're going to do some simple animation here, frame by frame animation. We're just going to draw a little picture here. Let's go ahead and get our brush. I'm going to get the fluid brush. That way it comes out a little smoother. I've got the fill on black right now. Again, if it's not, you can go there, choose your color. I'm going to choose black, which is up top there. Something we haven't looked at here is the fluid brush options. So we've got size, obviously. I can control that with my brackets, like in Photoshop. All right, let's undo those lines. So what else do I have? The stabilizer. Let's go ahead and put that up. No, let's put that down. Don't notice too much of a difference there with the stabilizer. Let's leave it. I'll leave it halfway. Curve smoothing. Let's see. All right, you can see it smoothed out there. Let's go ahead and take it all the way down. You can see how it doesn't. Let me do the same kind of thing. It does a little more there. All right, it's good. Undo all those lines there. Roundness. So, it looks more like a ribbon, right? Where I'm getting some thick and thin lines there, which is kind of nice. But if I want it round, like a felt tip pen or something like that, I can have the roundness up. I'll keep the roundness up, I think. And then the angle, which I'm going to leave where it's at, but let's see, 90. Let's put it higher. All right, and then I'm going to put it lower. And let's see. So I'm not noticing too much of a big difference in the angle. It did feel slightly different, but I'll leave it where it was, at around 90. And then taper. All right, so I get a nice thick to thin line. Let's delete this so we can see that a little better. Or we can take it down. It doesn't taper as much. You see here I get a lot more on the thick to thin there if the taper is up. So let's see, I'm gonna go halfway. I think I like to taper up a little more. And then we'll leave everything else. Pressure, that's good. Okay, so anyway, just some options here with our pen. But let's go ahead and draw a little cat face. So actually, okay, so I said black, but I'm gonna switch it to like a light blue here. And I'm gonna draw a little cat face here. Just gonna kind of sketch it out here. Let's see. Give him some furry sides there. Make it a little cartoony, obviously. Let's see. Some little cat ears. All right, I need some cat eyes. And we're gonna do a little simple animation and make this cat blink his eyes. Okay, so a little triangle cat nose here. And then a little cat face. Of course, we need some whiskers. All right. Eyebrows. They do have whiskers, don't they? I don't know if I want to draw the whiskers there. Maybe a couple. Okay, well anyways, there we go. I got a little cat face. A little rough sketch of a cat. Okay, so that's on my first layer. That's going to be my sketch layer. So let me go ahead and name that sketch layer by double-clicking on the text there. And I'm going to go ahead and lock it. And I'm going to make a new layer. And this will be my head. Now I want to think about the animation I'm going to do. So when I do this, I'm going to want to make the eyes blink. And maybe we'll move the mouth as well. So maybe I'll make him like curl his mouth up in like a smile. So let's go ahead and leave the eyes and the mouth on a different layer. And we'll draw everything else here on the head layer. So I'm on the head layer. I locked the sketch layer. I'm gonna add a little fur up there. Ooh, I don't like the curve that way. Let me see if I can turn it later. I'm going to zoom in a little. And let's see. There. Turn it off real quickly. I can turn off my layer like that. So you know what? I want to connect that. So let me erase this line here. I want to make it a little more solid than I'm making it. Go back to my fluid brush. All right, let's see. Okay. This side here. It kind of just depends on how symmetrical you want to be here. I could copy and paste these lines. But let me see if I can do it kind of symmetrically without copying and pasting. We'll see. So I'm not able to look at where my pen is on the screen. My hand is on the tablet and my eyes are on the screen. So a little trickier, a lot more kind of edit undo going on to kind of get lines where I want them to be. Oh, let's see here. All right, draw that again. Okay, let's see. Whiskers? All right, let's try this again here. I think I made him too far over to the left, so let me move him over again to the right a little bit. Let me give him some eye whiskers. All right, let me see what this looks like here. All right. Well, I guess it looks like a cat. Okay, so there we are. Let's see on the head. All right, let's go ahead and make a new layer. And this one will be eyes. I'm going to lock the head layer, that way I don't mess up and draw on it by accident. And let's go ahead and draw an eye. All right, I'm just going to rotate my page here so I can get that a little bit better curve. Go back. And do a nice little cat eye. Make it kind of big there. But let's see. Use the eraser tool now. A little shine, is that going to work there? Let's see. Let's turn off my sketch. I think that'll be good. Okay, very good. So let's cheat here. I'm going to get the white arrow and select the eye. Command C, Command V. Move it over. Let's go ahead and go to Modify, Transform, and let's flip it horizontally. Ta-da! Now I got a mirror image here. All right, let's move it over so it looks about even. How are we looking here? Let's see. Let's turn that off. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, one more layer here. This will be the mouth. So I'm going to label that. New layer, label it, and let's go ahead and draw the mouth in there. I'm going to lock the eye layer just so I don't mess up. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, I want to make it kind of down because I want it to go up into a smile. So, not that I want it. I was saying I don't want it to look sad. Kind of like that line. A little thick, but maybe that'll work. Okay, I think that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy it by getting, let's see what happens if I get the black arrow. Yeah, the black arrow will do it too. And I'm going to go Command C, Command V, and modify, transform, flip horizontally. And let's put that right there. Deselect it. Let's see how it looks. Let's turn off that sketch now that we don't need it anymore. And there we go. We've got a cat face. Okay, there we are. So now we've got to give it some frames here, right? I've got the drawing, I've got it broken up in the correct layers. Let's go ahead and give it about 3 seconds of animation. So I'm going to go ahead and select all my frames there, and I'm going to hit frame over here now that I have it selected. And there we are. All right, I got 3, actually I got one more than 3 seconds. Okay, so one more frame, but there we go, that's fine. Okay, so all the drawing is there the whole time, this whole area. If I want to make a new blank frame, I've got to do that. So let's go ahead and make the eye blank. Let's take it at 1 second here. So 24, I'm going to go to 25, and I'm going to go to, let me lock all the layers I don't want to use. I'm going to go to the eye layer here. And let's say right there, I want a blank keyframe. So, let me make a keyframe after it. So let's go ahead and I'll just copy and paste it. As I was starting to think, I was trying to set myself up later so I don't have to copy and paste it, but let's just do it that way. So I'm gonna go blank keyframe. The eyes are gone. All right, now I want an onion skin. I want to put that on, so now I can see where the eyes would be. And let me go ahead and go to my brush. I'm on the new frame here, and that's going to be where the eyes are closed. So I'm going to go ahead and do a line in between there, kind of a little bit higher than that, but mostly, it's the lid's going down. So let me see if I want to draw a little line there to kind of show the lid. Let's see what that looks like. That'll work. All right, so I'm going to cheat again, and I'm going to select this. I'm going making sure I'm on the same frame there. I'm going to Command C, Command V. I'm going to take it. I'm going to modify, transform, flip horizontal. Let me make sure it's lined up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, had a little line there for me. There. I'm going to hold Shift once it's there and move it over. That way it stays in the line. I'll deselect it. All right, let's turn onion skin off and see what we have here. We've got a cat with the eyes closed. All right, well, so it kind of goes from one to the other, but we want it to animate. So let's go ahead and do a little in between there. All right, so I'm going to go 2 frames before it. Let's go 2 frames. Let's go ahead and hit a new blank keyframe. All right, I got to put onion skin back on so I can see what's happening. And I do want to see both frames there. So here we go. I've got the brush here. And let's still make it like starting to close. So I'm going to draw the line a little bit below. A little in between. And I'll make these lines kind of starting to appear there. And then let me get the iris in there. Oh, a little thick there. Let's not get that thick. Okay, let's turn off onion skin and see what I've got. It's a sleepy cat for sure. Let's see. Okay, a little animation there. That's good. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and copy and paste it. Make sure I go to the exact frame. Select it. Command C, Command V. I forgot to turn onion skin back on. Let me turn that back on so I can see where I'm at. And as we know, we can modify, transform, flip horizontal. Let's get it in place right here. There we go. Something I left. We got the shine on the same part of the eye. But that's okay. Usually the shine would be coming from, it would be on the same side, not on the reflected side, but that's okay. We can leave it how it is. This is just getting started in Adobe Animate here. So yeah, I think we're looking all right. Let's see. All right, I think that's good enough for a little quick blink. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it back up again. So I'm going to go to two frame. Actually, I'm going to go here. Let me copy this frame first, and then I'm going to go here and paste it. So let's go here. I've got that frame selected. You can see it's selected by this little dots on here. And I'm going to go Command. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to go to right click on it, and I'm going to hit Copy Frames. Now I'm going to go to the eyes closed. I'm going to count 2 frames over. Right, so leave that for 2, and then go to the next one. And I'm going to go to Paste Frames. There we go. So it can open back up again. And now I need to get the original open eye right there. So let's go ahead and select that. And I'm going to go Copy Frames, right click on it. Copy Frames. I'm going to go 2 frames. Right, I'm going to leave that for 2. Go to the next frame over. I'm going to hit Paste Frames. There it is. I'm going to deselect it by just clicking off of it. Deselect, because I don't like when it animates and I can see the little selection dots there. Okay, so let's play it and see what it looks like. All right. Not too bad. I'm going to loop it here. So I'm going to turn on the loop button. Okay, so that's that little button right there. And let's go ahead and I'm going to take it all the way. I really don't need it all the way, but we'll just do it so it loops the whole thing for now. Okay, I think that'll work for me right now. All right, very good. All right, so we now have a cat with its eyes blinking. That still looks like a sleepy cat. Look at it. That's okay. We can have a sleepy cat. My cats sleep all the time. All right, very good. Let's also do a little animation here now and make the mouth kind of curl up to a smile. Why not? Even though cats' faces are pretty expressionless, right? Let's make it expressive here. So let's go to 2 seconds here. I'm going to go 1 over. Oh, let me lock that layer. Unlock the mouth layer. Let's go to the mouth layer. So I'm going to go right after 2 seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new blank keyframe. All right, so now we got nothing there. Again, I want to see what I've got before. So I want onion skin to be on. And let's zoom in here. All right, so I want the mouth to be kind of curled up, kind of keep it subtle, nothing too, well, I'd say not too smiley, but that's fine. We'll keep it pretty smiley then, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna do my same trick here. Select, Command C, Command V. Let's go modify, transform, flip horizontal. Put it up there. I'm going to move it right to the middle, and then I'm going to pick up the other line, move it right on top of it too. That way I get a point there. All right. We'll do a little animation there as well. So let me go to this first one. Oh, that looks fine. Oh, that's good. Okay. Thought I had to move that one as well. Oh, there we go. All right, very good. So it just flicks up. So once again, let's do a little bit of animation here. And we'll put a couple things in here so we can just animate it. So I'm going to do, let's put onion skin back on. We'll do 2 frames before. I'll do a line kind of closer to the smile line that's there. And then we'll do a line also kind of closer to the other mouth here. So let's go to this one first. Okay, so I'm going to turn that one. Okay, well, it's going to change here in a second. Let's go to make a new frame. Whoops, there we go. Let go. Let go. New blank keyframe. I think I'm going to copy and paste it, though, because I kind of like the middle part there, and I want to keep that. I know it's going to be really hard to duplicate this thick and thin line, so let's go ahead and copy and paste it, even though I could have just made a keyframe there. So let's go copy frames. Let's go paste frames. Okay, so Let's see here. I want to get half of it. So I'm going to erase one half. And then this one, I just want to move it down a little bit. Okay, so when I went here, it only created one frame. I need to create two. So I'm just going to copy it again. I'm going to go I'm going to go to copy frames and paste it again. So it's got the same frame twice. All right, let's take off onion skin. Let's see. I'll look at half of it. Yeah, I think that'll work for me. Okay, before I duplicated it, I should have copied it and pasted it. So Command C, Command V. Let's go to Modify, Transform, Flip Horizontal. Put that in place there. All right, now I got to copy this frame here. So let me copy this one now. Copy frame. Paste frame. And I'm wondering if I need another frame in there. Let's just play it and see. You know, I think that'll work. All right, well, there we go. Well, okay, well, we got some simple animation there. We got the eyes. I was going to add another frame in there for the mouth, but I think it works okay for this little simple project here, just to have that one in between there. So I think that'll work. All right, there we go. We've got the mouth curling up for a smile. We've got the eyes blinking, some simple animation. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys got some out of this, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.